the home of the Broncos. And thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Buckle up, partner. I think this is going to be an aerial show. Both of these teams giving us the hint that the ball's going to be in the air a lot in this one.
Oh, no question. I think both teams were very clear in our weekly meetings that that was going to be the plan. And what we see right now in today's modern football, Mike, is the direct correlation between explosive plays, in this case, two teams that rely on those explosives coming in the passing game, and the direct ability to score points. At the end of the day, this is who can score the most points. And if you want to score points today, it's going to become by throwing the ball deep downfield as often as you can.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go play action here with Allen. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Allen. Trying to set up the screen, but it is not there. He just had to spike it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Bills bringing on the punt team. This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense, set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
He's across midfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good. Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Bills offense going to take over now for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth, each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and long. Now Allen. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Here's Torrey Taylor now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to take over for their second possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line, so work to do starting with this 1st and 10. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Seven Pirates!
Moss in motion. To throw, here's Willis. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Odell Beckham Jr. there, and it'll be 3rd down.
19 tight.
Throwing is Willis. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
Come on.
A couple of 1st downs already on this drive, and they'll go 1st down from the 43.
Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Broncos. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bills offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They send him right out of the slot. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a 2nd consecutive time.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need. When that play call came into the huddle, Mike, I don't think anyone seriously expected this guy to suddenly rip off that type of gain to extend this drive. That was more of a, hey, get what you can, wave the white flag. We are so far behind the sticks.
On comes the punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Get it.
Willis now to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 31 yards. So we come to halftime here in Denver, and the Broncos are out in front as we send you to our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman. He's got the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcoming everyone to our halftime report. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This fielded at about the 9. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line.
Okay, ready. Ready.
Now, faking the give. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
From the 6. Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Here's Willis. That's complete. And it is Beckham. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Mustang 19. Ready.
Throwing Willis. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Got it. Ready?
Willis. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And
he's in. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
The extra point, up and good. And the Broncos will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. A lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
That one good for a dozen and a very quick first down. From the gun, it's Allen. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one, and it'll bring up second down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On second down, Allen. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he is going to have a Bills first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance. But I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough. And they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Tight end motioning left. On first down, right back to Robinson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. So, 3 quarters now in the books. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Throwing is Allen. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick-6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
The PAT, up and good. Broncos are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bills offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. They'll look to set up the screen here.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Now it's Allen. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Allen. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. The Bills bringing on their punting unit as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. That is caught. What a throw. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown Broncos. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Now, the extra point. It's up and through. And the Broncos stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Allen will throw. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. The motion man is Nakua. Here's Allen to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now Allen facing 3rd and long. Caught by Nakua on the out route.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. The quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. The Broncos keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. And this was as good as it gets, all 3 phases of the game, in perfect harmony as they post the lopsided shutout victory. That'll do it for us. For my partner, Greg Olson, our entire team, Mike Tirico, this has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out on X at EA Sports_Mark. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver. Building. It's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. You know, partner, fantasy football doesn't take into account the guys close to the football, the guys in the line of scrimmage. This is one where our eyes are going to be focused on that battle in the trenches all game long.
Mike, it doesn't matter if it's Pee-wee football, middle school football, or NFL football. You can only do offensively what your offensive line allows you to do. And I think that's exactly the case for both of these teams here today. They are going to win or lose based on the ability of gaining an advantage in the offense and defensive line. So I think we're going to see downhill run game. I think we're going to see play action pass. And the team that's able to impose their will up front along the trenches, I think that's going to be the team that finds himself at the end of this one coming out with the win.
1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play.
Ready, ready.
2nd down and 3.
18, pioneer. Ready.
Throwing is Willis. Going for it all. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a 5th-round selection out of the 2024 draft. From South Carolina by way of Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler.
There's a lot to like about this young quarterback, and of course we're going to have to wait and see. Can he take advantage of this opportunity in front of him, Mike? But he has not been shy. He says, I know I can play at this level. I know that I can lead an NFL franchise, and we're going to get a shot to see it here, and I'm excited to see what he can do.
What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
Watch out now. 6, 7, go. Ready, ready.
Looking to throw, Rattler. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Okay, right.
3rd and long.
Striker, 3-3. Ready?
Now Rattler gonna throw. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. So 4th down, and the Aussie, Torrey Taylor, on to kick it away. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This is taken at his own 30. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Broncos offense ready now for their 2nd drive. Now Willis. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Come on, set. Let's go.
Throwing, Willis. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Denver 1st down. Now a handoff, running right. Down the sideline to the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment.
Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Willis to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Gay's kick is good. And the Broncos will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Saints offense ready for their second possession. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Brought in by Chris Olave.
Offside, defense.
Cycle.
2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Here's third down and a few inches.
Let's go now.
They bring a tight end in motion left. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
That is fielded at the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Broncos offense about ready to take over once more. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
Capture 11.
Willis now to throw. He'll go right back to Laporta. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll look to pick up the pace. Willis now to throw. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. This one into the hands of Beckham. And he's into the end zone. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, Denver.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. The Saints offense going to take over just before the half. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. Rattler now back to throw. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum build.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. So we come to halftime here in Denver, and the Broncos are out in front. As we send you to Orlando to check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports halftime report. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3.
Set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and their running back set to go once more. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. A give, and here comes Robinson. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
52.
Another run here for Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Throwing is Rattler. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, Broncos. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense and Spencer Rattler set to take over once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long.
Ready.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go. 52 blaster. Hut.
To throw, it's Rattler. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Here's Rattler.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Oh, no. That is not going to work out at all. That will be a safety. And that is the last thing you want to do, Greg. When you have the ball on offense in your hands and the other team gets points, it is 2 with a safety there.
And it's really a rare play in the NFL, Mike. We just don't see it very often. So anytime a defense gets to run off the field celebrating, getting an easy 2 points, they'll take it.
The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. 1st and 10 now from the 36. The drive will start on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
79 yards.
Here's Willis. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they will finally get him out of bounds. It is a big hitter to close out the third quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.
Come on, set.
We'll try the right side this time. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Stop at the 6, and that sets up third and goal.
18, Rattler, 18. Tag.
Willis. That's hauled in at the 2. Some determined running, but they're going to stop him short of the goal line. The offense staying put. Fourth and goal from the 2.
Ready, go.
McBride is the motion man.
Go.
Here it is on fourth down. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Denver. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
His kick is good. Makes the score Broncos 33, Saints nothing. Matt Gay set to kick off.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Come on, set. Go. Ready.
Throwing now is Rattler. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Here's a second and 12.
Hut.
He'll drop to throw. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they will finally run him down.
Let's go. Striker, 3-3. Ready.
Throwing now on first and 10. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. And this was as good as it gets. All 3 phases of the game in perfect harmony as they post the lopsided shutout victory. That'll do it for us. For my partner, Greg Olson, our entire team, Mike Tirico, this has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out on X at EA Sports_Mike. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.